And we're back. Ron, do you use pendulum dowsing and or kinesiology and the yes/no protocol to get answers from the Alliance? Do you use other forms of communication like telepathy with the Alliance?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Um, I have used pendulum. I've used the dowsing rods, and I've used kinesiology um, to get the personal answers that I'm looking for. When I take supplements at night, I take the supplements and I have the kinesiology feeling of, and I can either lean forward or backward, or and some people say, well, it's a yes or no, but I'm saying that there's a third one, and that's when you kind of lean off to the. For me, it's leaning to the left. So if I'm normally taking two and it doesn't want me to take two, then it kind of leans to the left, and I say, oh, you want just one. Now, the kinesiology, it, it, I can I can hear, uh, and I get confirmation in my mind that is that right? Yeah, yeah. So the kinesiology was accurate, and then I had in the mouth of two or three witnesses, so I can ask again and they get confirmation on it. And so sometimes my supplements are really good for me, and sometimes if I've taken them for or taken too much, then and I don't shut it down, then I can have some serious repercussions. So, but the spirit helps me to do that if I remember to do it. And because it takes just one time that you don't remember and you have some, that's no fun. Well, then why don't you ask before you take it? And so, okay. So you learn from those kinds of experiences in your life. All of those pendulum dowsing and kinesiology are things that will help you to produce a yes or no, and some other things as well. And but that's the step. That's the first step. Let's say it that way, or the first of many steps. But if you learn how to listen to the voice of the spirit and speak to the voice of the spirit and ask the questions and so forth, you're gonna you're gonna learn how to hear, and that's always a second witness to what comes through with dowsing and kinesiology. I'm not saying that dowsing and pendulum and all that is bad. It's not. It's not evil. It's just a step forward, a lot better than what you're perhaps can have without trying that. So that's always good. Do I use other forms of communication like telepathy with the Alliance? Um, you can put a word to there and say that, yeah, I guess it's telepathy. What does that really mean? It means that that they that they put thoughts and ideas in my mind. Yes, they do that. Uh, is that telepathy? I will call it what you want. Uh, but that's the way that they communicate. Now, it's interesting for me, and I don't know if other people are the same or would be the same. Were they at that same level of communications? Um, I was almost involved in an accident where I completely avoided it, and I was thanking my guides for helping me, and they said, "We didn't help you; you did it yourself." Well, who gets the glory when I do it myself? I I don't talk about glory. God does. He has no interest in glory, and that's a cabal type of uh, organized religion thing. Uh, God does not need glory. Glory be to God. Why? puts the earth in motion and coordinates that with the other planets, and we're rotating around the sun. How much glory do you think he wants for all of that? And by the way, the children of God do the creation work. Prime Creator is creating creators. So you give all the glory you want to give to Creator, but it's the children of God that are doing the creations. There is so much glory that why you're looking at a God that does not. You're pretending that God needs the glory, and when glory be to God, well, already was, but who's doing the work? It's like the farmer. Preacher comes along and says, "Boy, you've really dug all the trees out, and you have some beautiful ground here. Lord has really blessed you." And the farmer looked at him, "Well, you should have seen it before the Lord got here, or before I got here." Then, it's like, give all the glory you want to God, but you're the one that came down here for the experiences of doing the work and doing the things in third dimension that are necessary. It's you that is the most important thing as far as God is concerned. Period. Your progression into the higher realms. So I'm getting off on a pendulum or off on a tangent. So at any rate, I listen to the voice of the Spirit. I'm prompted, yes. And I'm also told that I have an unusual way of receiving, so that they can give me information like with downloading Love One Society. And I fine-tuned that in a very skilled sort of way. That's what they say in comparison to other people. And I don't compare myself to other people. There's no reason for that. People have their greatness with who they are. So there's no reason for me to try and compare and judge. Oh, well, he's better than I. You don't go there with that. That doesn't help anything. So that's a long answer, but hopefully it was helpful.
I know that'll be most helpful, and it was a great answer. We will be right back with another question.
Sounds great.